Shemai Elite chums, you need to go to the Jameson Crash Site not only to learn about the start of the Thargoid War, the other one, or the end of the Thargoid War, the first Thargoid War, and Commander Jameson. This is the Jameson Crash Site. It's historic. You can learn about it from scanning it, but you can also gather materials. This is for encrypted materials. It's a bit of a relog process, but all you need to do is go to hit 12099 moon 1b, and there it will show up as a Jameson Crash Site when you arrive, but you'll probably have to scan it as well. But do scan it. So for this hobby you will need a surface scanner to scan the moon to begin with, and then you'll also need an SRV bay because you need an SRV for doing it, and a long jump range ship, so an exploring vessel would be ideal. Something smallish like a Diamond Black Explorer is ideal, or the Cobra Mark III to following in Commander Jameson's footsteps, or an Asp Explorer. You could get away with something larger because there is an area of flat ground. It just means a bit of a drive, that's all. So I'll land it next to the crash site right here. I'm going to face my back to the crashed vessel because my SRV comes out the rear. The SRV, so you can choose any SRV. For some reason I've got the Battle SRV, the Scorpion, but you can choose the other one, it doesn't really matter, because all you're doing is scanning. So drive yourself in the middle of this U-shaped area of rocks in the wake of the crashed vessel. This is the best place to scan every single one in a wanna, because you're going to relog from this position. So, first off I should say, check your fire groups, make sure you have the data link scanner on number 1, that's the left mouse button for everyone at home. So lock on and then press and hold the button, and then that scans it. So the next one is just to the left of the ship. It's hidden behind these rocks. So wiggle around, you'll see the target, and you'll be able to target it and scan it at some point. So there's the other one targeting up nicely. So we just rotate in a circle. Now bear in mind you're going to scan 4 of these comms control units. Once you've done all 4, then you're going to relog. So this is the 4th one, and then first off I tend to go back and just check to make sure, to be sure, but once you're happy with it you just crack on. Now log back in to from the main menu, so we don't close the program entirely, just go back into solo as well. Obviously you want to be in solo because you want to avoid the ganker mother freakers and any interference from other commanders that are doing the relog. Obviously you don't want to merge with their SRV. So we're going to redo this again just to show you, to remind you, but we'll also talk a little bit about why we're doing it. So the reason I'm doing this is because I want to make my FSD drives upgrade the new SCO FSD drives, because now you can engineer them. And if you're brand new to engineering, this is where you pretty much start. And you're going to need eccentric hyperspace trajectories and strange wake solutions, which you cannot scan here, but you can scan the other 4. Atypical Encryption Archives and Adaptive Encryptors are the important ones, grade 4s and 5s. Once they're full, then you go back to your station because you need to exchange them. So we've come to Ray Gateway, which is in the Diaguandri system, and this is the nearest one, about 60 odd light years. So I'll go to contacts and materials trader. So what I'm going to do here is go and see how many I've got. Atypical encryption archives 105, and adaptive encryptors 100. So the adaptive, the class 5, was the one that maxed out there. So what I want to do is my eccentric hyperspace trajectories, and I'm swapping it for the highest grade because I should get the best value out of it, and it's 2 for 1. I get 1 for giving them 2 of a higher grade. I know it's a bit of a rip-off, but it's the only way to do it. It's quicker than doing it the other way of scanning vessels, waiting for vessels, or going to a other system and doing that. We can also do it with the other one. Obviously we will, because it's a grade 4 atypical encryption. We're going down to the strange wake, and we can go all the way down through the stack, and I've done that. I've done about I did about 3 runs on this one, and that was more than enough to fill it, well, pretty much fill it up, and to get what I need, except for the class 5. Actually, the class 5, I think I got to about 20 or 30 of the data mined wake exceptions, but I thought I'm happy with that. I don't need any more. So it didn't ultra max it out. So that's how you do it, really. I don't think I have anything else on it, but what I'm going to do at the end, I'm going to show you the logs from Commander Jameson's. For in case you've been out there and you didn't see it the first time, it's not for new commanders. If you've not been here, I recommend going out there for the atmosphere, do it yourself, because it's a bit spooky and ideal. So don't watch that, it's a spoiler, and it'll spoil it for you. But it's just for a reminder for people who might have forgot to do it last time and don't want to go out there. So that is the end, and I've got some other videos which I've linked in there for gathering materials such as the brain tree farming with blast cannons. That's a very easy way, much easier than this and quicker. That is excellent, so do check that out. And I also have a video about SCO drives as well, but obviously they're out and they're engineerable. They're the best drives in the game pretty much. There are a few differences. And I wouldn't delete every single of your current drives. Do not do that at all, because you never know, they might get nerfed in the future. It's always good to have your backup drives that you've engineered and invested in. So keep those drives. Don't get rid of them at all, even though this drive on the whole is better. Right, that's it. That's enough chat. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.